we have another press release from the Ministry of Trade about the issue of cement supply. I mean, there's a lot of noise that there is cement scarcity in the market. The Ministry of Trade published a statement informing the public of a temporary cement shortage caused by reduced draft depth at the port of Pan. Not that cement is not coming, cement is coming in bulk, but getting access, that was a bottleneck in the logistics of getting the cement inland because of the depth of the draft had an issue. And what that means, several vessels now are unable to dock due to infrastructural constraints, not government policy. Government policy is not the reason for the shortage of cement in the market. It is because of this infrastructural bottleneck. The Gambia Ports Authority is fast-tracking dredging operations to restore full access. So there are certain kinds of vessels, when they come, they cannot dock because they have to dredge the port where they have to dock. If it's not dredged, they cannot reach it. So it means there's a lot of cement, but it's at sea and cannot be offloaded. It means we have to smaller boats to go and be offloading one by one, which is causing constraints. Now, there's a procurement for long-term dredging contractor. This procurement has commenced to prevent future disruptions. Yeah. And as an interim measure, contractors on major, and this is important for the public to know, it's a new policy direction, that contractors on major projects may import cement through SIE holders subject to ministry clearance. That if you're a big contractor, you need, because Gambia consumes today daily 100,000 bags of cement a day at peak times. Off peak, we consume 45,000 to 50,000 bags of cement daily. This is good. It means the country has expanded and the country is expanding. Now, how do you know a country is developing? Is when you fly over a country and you look at the skylines and the skyscrapers going up, buildings coming everywhere in countries, there's economic expansion. And that's what happening in Gambia. That's why there's shortage of cement. Imagine today we are consuming 100,000, 110,000 bags of cement daily. It means there's economic activity going on. The country is growing. People are building everywhere, and you've seen it. It's visible in there. This is tangible. It's not like it's intangible. It's tangible. People see it. Now, because of that, the government has had a new policy direction saying that all big contractors that are engaged in big infrastructural developments can now order cement or import cement anywhere they want to. It could be Senegal, it could be anywhere. But they have to do this by having an SIC, that is special investment certificate, but also this subject to ministry's clearance. Now you can import your own cement, but this is subject to clearance. Now over 115,000 metric tons of cement are currently offshore right now as we speak, and will be offloaded as dredging progresses. The ministry assures the public of its commitment to stabilizing supply and supporting domestic industry. Now, as we speak right now, also, there is cement now in the market. I think the scarcity is now subsiding. Now, another press release, which is very important, as it's from the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. Yeah. And the press release prohibits musicians with vulgar content from performing in schools. We have to protect our children from exposing them to certain content which is harmful. The ministry has officially banned the musicians with vulgar, indecent, or immoral content from performing in all schools. It's a ban. Despite earlier warnings, some institutions continued inviting such performers, undermining the moral values the education system seeks to promote. Schools must refrain or must remain safe spaces that nurture positive values, discipline, and character development, the ministry says. The ministry also calls on parents, school authorities, and communities to support efforts that protect students from inappropriate influence. This is very important. I think this will be debate on our radio stations, on our TVs. How do we protect our children from harmful content, both online and offline? Now that we live in a world where you cannot, walls don't matter anymore. Before, when I was young, if they didn't want me to go out, if they closed the gate, I cannot go out. But now, even if you lock your child inside the room, once he has access to the phone, yeah, we used to jump, but now you just go online, you are exposed. And finally, the Organization for Social Development and Inclusion for Persons with Disabilities, this is very important as well, observe the International Day of Persons with Disabilities on 3rd December. I was invited to attend this very auspicious occasion, and I underscored the crucial role of inclusive media in ensuring equal participation for all citizens. I, as a minister, one of my policies is to ensure, because I believe, I'm also convinced, that access to information is a fundamental right guaranteed by the Constitution. Therefore, there should be no discrimination because you have some form of disability. Every Gambian, every citizen should get access information in the language, in the medium that you can understand it. I highlighted the need for media institutions, all of it, including GRTS, to accommodate persons with disabilities across all platforms. That is why even this show should have been having a sign language interpreter, so that those at home who can't hear or see are able to also follow this very important program. Now, the ministry, my ministry, affirmed that access to information is a fundamental human right and must be upheld without discrimination. Now, media practitioners like yourself are reminded of the diverse nature of audiences and the need for thoughtful, inclusive communication. Now, the ministry, that is my ministry, again, reiterates our commitment to fostering a media landscape that reflects and serves all members of society.